town called Spruce. That was the first town of Spruce. They established a small town, a small sawmill, and started sending branches out into the mountains here to harvest the rich timberland. Later on, when in a couple of years, in 1960, when the railroad was abandoned, the first track that was taken out was the track which was on the right-of-way just below us here. Now it's a Forest Service fire road, but that was the grade of the original right-of-way for the main line of the West Virginia Pulp and Paper Company. The grade we're on today was established in 1991 to replace the connection to Durbin, which was washed out in 1985 in the flood. Once we made the connection here, we could then get access to Spruce down in the bottom of the valley here. Even at 3,853 feet, was pretty much the highest and coldest town in West Virginia. Moist climate evidenced by the ferns and moss at the base of the trees, providing the ecology that the red spruce trees need to thrive. When this was the West Virginia Pulp and Paper's main line, the main line continued alongside our track here over into the valley, and the track branched off and crossed the bridge there and went up the hill to the Big Cut, and then went over into the Elk River Valley. This line here at the bottom of the hill eventually curved around to the right and went up the river, downriver, down Shaver's Fork of Cheat to some other timberlands. And it was in the form of a Y here. And the town of Spruce was in the valley on the other side of this hill.
Well, this is where we were at the other day. This is where we turned around, go back to... See, there's some of your milkweed out there. But it isn't as deep a purple.
Okay, we're going to stop here for a very few minutes. We're going to add some water to the engine. We use about 6,000 gallons of water on our trip today. And the capacity of the engine is 6,000 gallons. We'll add about 4,000 on our spot here. We may or may not have to get water on our way back. We'll be here for a few minutes while we fill up the engine. It's tender. Anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about where we are. This is the valley of the Shaver's Fork of Cheat. from here to up toward Bemis, which is where they connected to their lines going to Elkins, and from here south over into the Elk River Valley and to Webster Springs and Margaux. On the downhill side, if you look over into River Valley, you can see some of the remains here at the ghost town of Spruce. Most notable is the floor of the locomotive shop, and you can see some of the signposts out there that the Forest Service has placed as part of the walking trail here at Spruce. We're going to go from here up to the Big Cut, and we'll stop and we'll turn around and come back down on the track along the right-hand side of the train, and then we'll stop at Spruce. We'll be here for about 40 minutes, and then you're going to show the bridge abutments from when they had the tracks installed down in the valleys to turn engines around. But also in the valley here, you can see the ruins of the pulpwood mill, the rossing tank, concrete foundations are still in, as well as the foundations of the engine house, and maybe you can glimpse them through the trees.
Yeah. Spot action. Pretty simple now.